Well, hello. How is everyone doing today? A little bit of a weird day to be live streaming, but we trying it anyway. Don't really got long, but there's stuff needs to be done, and there ain't no point in doing a video on it, so you guys get a live stream today. How is everybody doing? Glad to see everybody having fun today, and glad to see all you guys coming out to the live stream. How y'all been? Been a long time since I did a live stream last. I've been really busy, so kind of work caught up to me and made it where it was a little bit harder for me to do this. So moving this on back over, move that over. Hello, how's everybody doing? There we go. I need to turn off my personal music, even though I know y'all can't hear it, so I don't have multiple different musics running in my ear. All right, so we are on the series with me and Brody today. Brody's not here, of course. Brody is, I think, studying, but we got to get some tillage done today. We got to get this field. Okay, this would be a perfect one. We have to get this field right here knocked out and these two fields knocked out as well. And I want to kind of come in here and knock out some of these grass areas, or honestly, this grass area, this one, and this one, just so that we can do a little bit more work on the series. Well, congratulations on your new rabbit there, bud. Don't do shout outs playing this day. We if you ask for it, you definitely ain't getting it. FS19 guy, good to see you in here, buddy. My evening is going good, just relaxing a little bit. Decided to get some of this old work done because we got a humongous fields that honestly need to get done, and just not enough time to get them all done. And we'll lift that up right there. Back this thing up. How is it? I actually, you know what? How are all you guys doing today? So what have you guys been up to since last time I seen all of you? How have you guys been? At 25 is a good game, but all I can say is I missed 22 at times. When I'm being run. How many acres is it? 30 acres this field, 10 acres, 7 acres, and then these sections right here, I have no clue. I'm from Australia and I live on a farm. Do you know who Buck? What do you mean? Do I know who Buck is? Yeah, I know who Buck is. I'm actually friends with the man. Plans with FS22 and videos? I don't know. I've muttered around the idea of going back and doing a series on 22 again. If I did it though, it'd be on my favorite map, so I don't know if I really want to go deal with all that though. Hey, thank you, Keto, for the 1 month tier 1 month. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it very much, and thank you for joining the Rhino Crash family. Good building 3. I watched Buck's channel and your. Well, we both appreciate it. Optimus Prime, you gotta be on that American farming Favorite John Deere tractor will be the 8R. So 8R, usually the 8RX is a good tractor in my opinion, but pretty much any of the 8Rs, I love them. It's honestly one of the better tractors because I don't like a humongous tractor. These tractors like this one I'm driving in this video, or not video, live stream, isn't my favorite, but this is more like the 9R series in real life. I don't know what I'm saying now. This is more like your 9R series type of tractor, even though it has an 8 on it. I'm just clarifying myself before I get bit in the butt by saying that. I just want to stop by and thank you so very much. I appreciate that. And guys, make sure to leave a like. Gold Gaming with the 1 gifted membership. Thank you so very much, man. Appreciate it. And thank you for supporting the Rhino Crash family. You're one of my favorite content creators, which, yeah, listen, I think I do a decent job of content creation. I don't know if favorite is a good word for you there, bud, but hey, I appreciate it. Appreciate the nice words. All of you guys are the reasons that I keep on doing what I do. Without you guys supporting the channels like y'all do, showing, my channel love, and showing, of course, my buddies love, everything like that, it really helps us all keep going. Favorite combine, STS, the 7 Series STS. Those are more of my favorite types. The older, 2015, 16-ish range. The STS, yeah. On my professional. Well, I appreciate that. I really do. And we got a long way to go for this field. I'm just now realizing how long this is honestly going to take. I'll play American Farming. What's your favorite Australian car? Being 100% honest, I don't know of any Australian vehicles, or I don't know what certain. I don't know like what you guys have. Pretty much. Well, I don't have 2 channels. What's it called? I have a buddy of mine who has another channel for me. But the DJ Goham question, hey, if he says it, I trust him. DJ, hey, listen, you guys don't realize DJ is how I get my information from mods and how I plan videos. If I see him talking about like a certain mod that I really find interesting, or I know we need for the community, I watch his stuff for it. What series is this? Is the mine and Brody's series, the Brothers Inherited Farm. How did you get the tractor mod? Downloaded it off of itch.io. But if you don't want to download it off itch.io, I'd recommend going and taking yourself a nice little peek over there at formalmods.com. They usually have some of the top quality mods, and yeah, they're good people over there. It's going good. How about you? But I followed DJ since FS19. I didn't play during 17. I watched YouTube during 17, but I didn't really play, so there was no point in me following DJ. Do you play any other games? Yes, I do. Here lately, I've been on a major Ark Survival Evolved, playing that a lot. And by the way, for anybody wondering, if you want to play Ark Survival Evolved, recommend looking at a G Portal server. They are the server hosting company that will help you out with any of your server hosting needs. But no, I've been on an Ark Survival Evolved kick with some of my friends here lately. Been really fun to play a different type of game. I've honestly been enjoying those random games. Another good game I've been playing a lot of here lately is Repo. It's been a really fun, I mean, it's one of those games I really find fun, and I can play it with my friends and not really have too much to worry about. Done? Are y'all done with the series with all of y'all? So I know if you're talking about the series with Grant, Buck, me, Buck wrapped up his video, his series a little bit ago. Jake, haven't heard nothing from him in a hot minute. I have my own series with Jake, and I haven't heard nothing from him in a little bit. Kind of concerning, but I trust the man. He's a good friend of mine, so he goes through his kicks sometime. Grant, as far as I'm concerned, that man fell off the face of the earth. I can't get that man to respond to a text or figure out what he's doing to save my life. So, in the next video, and for what I've heard from Buck is there's a good chance that we're looking at doing another map, which I would be in favor for. I've thrown my couple maps that I really love into the ring, but it just comes down to what the boys want to do. I don't really have much of a say unless the boys want to do it as well. And getting it, no. The person who helped me make the mods gave me conditions for those mods, and so I can't just give the mods out to anybody. How about an American Truck Sim? I want to play it. So, like, I love playing American Truck Simulator. I really do. But that just doesn't do good for the channel. The only way it does good is if I mask it. How's the pickles? I haven't talked to him about that. I would think it's going pretty good for what I've seen. I know that's where he's spending most of his time. Well, yeah, that's what I'm going with too, is he's busy with IRL farming, so I'm not really that concerned. And then I also will say this out loud. I mean, I'm happy for Spencer TV to finally be able to go full-time farming and to be able to give up farm sim content creation. I'm happy for him, and I'm happy for Garrett to be able to take over that channel. Really good respect to all those guys. I was glad I was able to at least have one video on my channel, or yeah, one or two videos on my channel with Spencer. That was really nice to have. You mean, it's one of those things. I'm from the great state of Georgia. That's about as far as you need to know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about a no man's land map. Grant's not a no man's land type of player. See, I would love to do it. We need honestly more no man's land. I need to do another no man's land series. Where are you? It's like I said, right now there are some gold mining mods that are public. Now, I'm not going to sit here and hide that fact. There are public gold mining mods, but the mass majority of your mods that I have access to are all private, and they were all privately done for me. And I had to pay a hefty chunk and change to get them converted, and I don't have permission from the original modder to be sharing it with everybody. Interesting. Hey, how you doing, buddy? It has been a long time no see, driver. Hopefully you've been doing pretty good. Last time I seen you would be probably one of the times I randomly stopped in on one of your live streams. I'm glad to see you, bud. Missed you a lot. So if I give... I need to completely turn around and do this again. What's going on, Chestnut? And what's going on, Cole? Glad to see both you, all you guys. Come on, can't be doing that now. There we go. Did I miss something? No, I don't think I missed anything. Hey, I'll get gold mining equipment for you on the... Hey, I would love to see that. I've always been one of the people who said that if you're one of the first people who come out with a gold mining mod or a tow truck mod, usually those mods will always succeed. Especially if you do different types of gold mining equipment. Haven't been around for a while, that's for sure. Hey, listen, I haven't live streamed for a while, so we all in the same boat. Bazoo. Hey, I don't blame you there, bud. With all the work that's been going on, I've been having to even put in some overtime trying to keep these videos going out. The mod, you mean trying to make sure I got all the mods I need converted over. But I'm glad to see you, bud. I'm glad to see you doing pretty good. Can you please tell me what your favorite truck is? I'm trying to think. Oh, Ford. Ford F-350, 2016. Huh? What is this? Oh, sorry about that. Somebody sent me something and I was trying to read it real fast. Yeah, see, I'm a fan. So before you guys say anything, I know that your model of Fords was not the best built, but I just like the front ends. The front ends on those Fords to me were some of the best looking. It's a nice looking vehicle at the end of the day, and plus paint it black. I do some. More of a hobby farming at this point there, bud. Favorite tractor, that'd be the 8RX. When is Yosho coming back? You probably won't see Yosho in another video until after June, or until like mid-June-ish. But if you want to, you can go check him out during his live streams. He's been live streaming 2 times a week here lately. I just haven't had the schedule to record with the man. Still trying to figure out a good map to play on. Ashton Corners just got released today. That is a really good map, William. That is definitely one of the better maps I'd recommend right now. One of my favorite maps. Would you ever take a first gen RAM or a second gen? I'd take the first gen. First gen Dodges weren't that bad, in my opinion. Second gens weren't terrible either. It's just I'm more of a first gen. And Nate sent you a DM on Discord. Can you do an Australian series? Yeah, that's the 1980s. That's with the Australian. Why do I need to do an Australian series when I got the Australian in that series? Big brain play. And for anybody wondering, the person in the 1980s series with me, he is a legitimate Australian. Oh, that now. There we go. Yeah, I know I missed a spot. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to do something else real fast and it missed it. Gold mining video should be coming out Saturday if we do one this week. Yeah, that's point of 1980 series is to do it with the Australian. All right. Does FS25 random people to join servers like DJ Ham? Yeah, yeah, if the servers are open, you can download all the mods. It will let you join them. I probably should do something like that. Video coming soon to a place near you. See, that's a trap question. Because I don't know exactly what is a 1980s tractor. So we're just going with we're going with a 5020. That is a tractor that I know was made before 1980s, and I know it's a good tractor. You know, it's funny you say that about the open public server. I think I have one set up actually. I just got to go through and re-update the mods because I made it a couple weeks ago. I keep meaning to do it. Just I run out of time. Like I'll say I run out of time pretty often when it comes to setting stuff up. Hey Nate, can you see? I can see everybody's comments there, bud. Yes, I did. I did a lot of playing on Alma in 22. Have a couple. Okay, let me rephrase it. Struggling to come up with an idea for it in 25 because there's some really good maps coming out, especially by like MRG, Delta South modding. A lot of those guys have really done a lot of really good maps. So I'm trying to utilize these maps first because I really like the quality of map and I really like these type of maps a little bit better than like Alma, Missouri or anything like that. There we go. I'll come back for that spot. Don't know what the names of the New Holland tractors are, so I can't tell you that there, bud. Can't tell you. One thing I have realized, I was looking at something earlier. So for people who know this, I don't know who all do and who doesn't. We had a question go up on the community page. I want to say almost a week ago now, at a week, if not a week ago. Well, I was looking at it trying to figure some stuff out. I figured out real quickly. Huh? What's this wrong? Oh, I figured out very quickly a lot of information. Was not happy. Which tractor are you using for tillage? I am using the 8650 John Deere, and this thing is I'm not gonna lie, best sounding tractor in the game. I'll be quiet for a minute. Sounds incredible. I know I got this one off of itch.io. Don't ask me which one. No clue. I just know it came off of itch. Gonna do that. Yeah, it's a nice tractor. It's only really good for like tillage. There's not other than tillage and rolling would be the only things I would really use it for in a series. Because, you know, I mean, if you get to the point where a planter would go behind this, usually you'd use a newer tractor as well because you get to the big time operator situation. And Stone Valley was a good map. I wonder, do we know if Stone Valley is going to make a return for 25? There's a couple of those maps that I'm wondering if they're going to make a return. So Stone Valley's one, and then the other main one. I forgot the name of it. It was a good 22 map. It was all platforms. It was wide open. Can't think of the name of it. New something by MRG. On okay. So he's not gonna okay. Yeah, I think the only way Eaton's gonna come back is if somebody else converts it for him. I just don't know if he's gonna give anybody permission to convert it. I don't know. I'll have to message some of my contacts that work near him and see if any of them know of any plans of it coming back. Hey, I've been on that train for years because I've come down to the decision. I was telling my buddies about this the other day because it's the truth. The time, I'm being 100% honest. Time this Griffin, Indiana, by the way, was the map I was talking about earlier. I knew I was thinking something. Griffin, Indiana was the map I was talking about. But time Peanuts coming to this game, I'm going to be doing corn, peanuts, cotton. That's it. I'll ruin my channel over it. Those will be the only crops you'll ever see me do. Who do you like? If it helps out any, I watch neither. I realistically, I don't watch neither one of those YouTubers. Like, if I'm gonna watch a YouTuber, not gonna be for that. It's gonna be for enjoyment of watching something that's not farm sim. It's gonna be more, what is it? I don't know. I've been stuck on the History Channel lately, YouTube channel, because you can watch like all the Swamp People episodes. So I just been watching that lately. Recommend it. Have you thought about doing a true rags race? No equipment, 100K money with a 100K loan. So, okay. Oh, okay. Appreciate that. Back over here. Interesting. Stone Valley. What's your two favorite games? Oh, Farm Sim. Farm Simulator is one of my favorite games. It's been a real good game to me over these years. I'm trying to figure out why all this missed like this, but we'll go with it. I'd have a 1-for-1 scale of our farm. That's what I'm saying. I will ruin my channel over the fact that I will do, you know what I mean, just how like Grant the squad only does what's it called, corn and soybeans. I will completely be willing to ruin my channel over Peanuts. Now I will say this, I know Peanuts exist in 25. I've seen the equipment. I know the mods exist. I know the mods exist in 22. I played with those mods. I just never felt, and I still do believe this, I never do believe that the modded versions look good enough. Like, they've got to completely change the way the modded versions look, which in my opinion, they really made some good ground towards that with this game. So you have the swaths. Honestly, you would use the same system you use for swathing. And for the people who, I mean, my modders out there, I think you'll understand where I'm going with this. The people who don't mod, listen. I mean, listen what I gotta say. You'll follow along. So when you're swathing, you're cutting the crop and you're putting it into a row, and you're not separating the crop from the stalks yet. Well, with peanuts, all we would have to do for the digger is put the digger in the ground, flip the peanuts over, and it make a crop just like the swath rows are. It lays it on the ground, and all you gotta do is use the peanut picker to come back over it like you do the harvester. I know, I'm getting there. I'm getting somewhere. You use it just like the harvester, and it harvests the peanuts off the vines, and it spits out the vines just like it spits out the just how like it spits out the straw out the back of when like you do it with like oats or wheat. I don't know if you can do it with wheat or not. The peanut digger, but it wouldn't. That's what I'm saying though. It wouldn't be the hard part. They made the groundwork. The groundwork is already in the game. Now, yes, doing the textures and all that. Honestly, texturing it will be the hard part. Texturing it and animating it will be the hard part, in my opinion. But I think I believe, that's strong words for me to say. I believe in Giant Software enough to say I think they could do it. Exactly. You know what I mean? No, it's not like a potato harvester, but good try. It's kind of, but not that much. They could use like digger animations kind of like that, but I believe in Giant Software. I believe they can do it. Farm 101. Yeah, sorry about that. That was my rant about how easy it'd be for Farm Son to put peanuts in the game. And I will also say this. I would not complain though if they did it as a South American DLC. You know what I mean? To like give the South Americans more. Because I know they do a lot of peanuts in South America. By the way, Sleepy Redneck, thank you so very much for being a True Crash family member. Appreciate it very much. How you doing? I did see you over there in Twitch, by the way. Can you go back? I'll tell you this, I doubt Grant will ever touch 22 again in his life. Now me, I've considered, I've thrown around the idea of maybe doing a 22 series again. It would just have to get, how do I say this best way? Views, like for YouTubers that do series, and this will be breaking it down a little bit more for the people. And I think the other YouTubers that are in this live stream will agree with me on this. This is Nate ranting today, I guess. For us to want to do a series that say you like, or have you ever just wondered why a YouTuber just quit doing a series that you loved? Because not enough people were showing support. Me personally, I've quit so many series, like 2 or 3 episodes in, because no one showed support. People that take those videos for granted and don't leave a like, don't comment, you know what I mean? Commenting and liking are free. Just saying. If you really love a series and you show the support for that series, those series will go on a lot longer. Take the gold mine, for example. Yo guys blew it out the water. I never in a million years was expecting 100,000 views on that gold mining video. I knew it'd do pretty good, but I was never expecting that. Play schedule for a video. Oh, schedule 1. Thought about doing that as like a group video with some of my buddies. Who knows? But no, like if you want to see different type of stuff, recommend type of videos you guys want to see. Like if you have suggestions for like video ideas, don't be scared to leave them in your favorite YouTuber's comment section. I read I may not reply to every comment, but I legitimately read almost every single comment that goes onto my channel. That'd be a good one. I'm just not a fan of big maps. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of spending an hour on one field. Yeah, that'd be not this channel, kind of farming. I'll tell you that. Definitely not this channel. Harvesting peat. I don't even know what map peat is on. I know it exists in 25, but I don't even know what map that's on. Are you and Yoshiash related or just friends? Yep, I'm friends with the man. Me and him just good buddies. You're not wrong. That's part of my plans. I want to do a BTO farm series. It's just I had to wrap up a series, or I didn't realize this until the other day. I had 3 series that were way too close to each other, so I had to get rid of one of them, and one of them's transforming into like a live stream series, more or less. Whenever I can do a live stream on it, that's when we'll do live streams, but it's gonna be more of a live stream type series, and that's gonna be the, not the multiplayer ones, it's the other one. It's the single player, and that may turn into a big time operator series. But I personally would like to know what. Already checked it out there, bud. Earlier tonight. Huh? Oh. Yeah. Tired. Already checked out that map there, bud. It's a good map. Massey Trucker did really good. You mean what time I found out about it, got published on Monhub, I'm really happy for the guy. I mean, I think that was his first ever map that he published on the Mod Hub. Driver would know more than you. I mean, a lot of you guys would know better than I do. But I was glad to see the man. I'm glad to see anybody succeed. Because the more people that succeed, the better, in my opinion. You can do a series with Harvesting Pete. Like, isn't that on like a specific map though? If you don't mind me asking, or does the mod put it in almost every map? That was his first map on mod. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I was really happy for him. Still am. More. Listen, guys, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel for that series as it is. Honestly, that the gold mine, as much as it's gonna kill me to say, might be coming to an end here soon. Gleaner is honestly a better combine, unless you call it the silver pheasant feeder. Do a series on Alma. I just don't know what kind of series I would do on there. Mike, getting into the, I don't know if that's possible because of my schedule. Because what you guys don't realize is a lot of the people who I work with right now, they all, okay, I'll put it like this so you guys understand like what my recording schedule looks like right now. Most of the videos, the main series of my channel right now, I don't get to record that 90% of the time until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And I wish I was fibbing. Oh, love it with I mean, if I didn't love it, I wouldn't be staying up that late. I've met some really incredible people. All my moderators, all the great YouTubers I've met. I mean, this is a dream come true job for me, honestly. Now, there's times where I don't like it and it's stressful, but it's part of life. Small cattle farm. I feel like I have a lot of those though right now. No, I've never said that. As much as I really should have during that video, I wish I would have thought about that line. I call it the true words, and that is a silver pheasant feeder, okay? Gleaner, silver pheasant feeder. Or one of my, it's either silver pheasant feeder or galvanized pheasant feeder, whichever one you want to call it. Funny any way you look at it though. This series, I think me and Brody's going to grow only corn and soybeans. You should do a series raising. Wow, that sounds like a series I already got currently going. But it's funny you mentioned that series. I just DM'd the boys about when the next time we're going to record on that series, like yesterday. I was trying to find out when the next time we're doing a horse farm series. And believe it or not, guys, I got ignored. That happens a lot these days. Nah, I gotta poke at them. How did I make the YouTube channel so popular? Got lucky. Go get you a rabbit's foot and hope that it works. Nah, I got lucky. I put myself in certain situations that led to me being able to work with the squad, and from there, Grant helped me. Taught me a lot of information. Still teaches me to this day about certain things. Jake taught me a lot. Austin taught me a lot. Buck taught me a lot. Learning. Because I've learned, listen to the guys that have done it forever. Like one of the first times I met Driver, for example, I listened to like how he got his channel started, like how did he get his start, and learning whenever YouTubers talk about how they get their starts, just looking at the patterns. It's all a numbers game, buddy. By the way, Driver, I'm sorry I used you for so many examples. I just know, you're in the chat, so, I don't want you to say I talked behind your back. Make your own mod. Hey, listen, there's a ton of modding tutorials out there. Really? Is this tractor really? I was about to say, is this tractor? Stashed away. I don't know. That's about listen, that's about my only thing I can think of. I just need that golden horseshoe back. I'd like to try to hit by the end of the year. I'd love to try to hit myself what would we not to 100,000 subscribers. Now that will be amazing if I can manage that. At the rate we're currently going, we're going to miss it by a little bit. We're probably, if we stay at the current rate of growth, we're going to miss it probably by like 7,000, 5 to 7. But I believe in these guys. I believe in the great community we've all built here. And I think there's a chance we can do it, though. What you mean? There's a couple. Listen, I'll tell you this about the gold mining series. That gold mining series is so laggy because of the amount of pallets we just have stashed around that place. It's not even funny. Because the gold mine, like the gold pallet. So I'll explain that. My next big goal is, well, hey, Dry, you'll hit it. What are you? I know you're over halfway to it. I think you'll hit it sooner than later. I believe in all of us. Well, what I'm hoping for is I hope everybody in this, in the farm sim field hits their goals this year of growth. Your goal is to hit the 53. My goal is to hit the 100. So I gotta ask this there, driver, because you'd be able to answer this one. So after you hit the 53, what's the next goal? 553? Oof. Sorry to hear that. Well, driver, if you ever want to, just let me know. I bet I can. I mean, if you ever get time again, I bet I can convince good old William, and me, you, and William can do another Ashen Corner series together. There we go. Okay. That'd be... Which, have you thought about that? Like, I'm just gonna say this out loud. Versus the 53, then okay. Because then I gotta consider. Then I could okay. Not necessarily a train guy. I know some about trains, but I don't know the most. Don't hit that. I could see it coming. You know, sometimes I can catch myself. Oof. Yeah, you have fun with that. If it ever lines up, though. Over 100, good lord. Put that back down. There we go. I will join. No, but my uncle's a plane guy. My uncle loves to deal with planes. I've never really been a aviation type of person. I'm more of a simple kind of person. I love tractors. Try to go burr. About as far as I've figured out. Anything past that, we ain't figured it out yet. Try to go burr and makes black smoke. And that's pretty cool. When are you making vape? Told you, buddy, we have no clue. It's gonna be up to Grant. I'd imagine Grant's gonna want to make a video here in the next week or two. I can't imagine him not wanting to make a video here eventually. It's just I'm waiting to see what kind of video he wants to do. I prefer the old school. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with old school. Old school's always better than new school. I mean, look at the tractors they build nowadays compared to the ones they built back in the day. The ones they built back in the day last a lot longer than what they build now. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that late already. We've already been going for an hour. And we still need to knock out that field for tillage and try and knock out these strips. And once we knock those out, I've done what I told Brody I was going to do. Because we were supposed to do this as a live stream on Saturday. Just never got to it. Hey, I'll tell you this, I ain't good at naming stuff. Look at what I came up with, for God's sake. My grandpa still has a 2020. Has a 2020 and a 4020. Wait, 2020 tractor? Hold up, you've piqued my interest. I didn't know that was a real tractor. John Deere 2020. Okay, so that is something new I never knew. So for anybody wondering what I'm looking at, John Deere did make a John Deere made a 2020 John Deere, not the year 2020, it's the actual model number. I never knew that, actually. That's interesting information. Apparently they had 59.9 horsepower, so 60 horsepower is what they guaranteed they put. Original price was $5,800 in 1971. It was made in Iowa. Oh, they had a gasoline and a diesel engine. Learned out a lot about this. Why? Okay. Have you guys ever been looking up something for 30 minutes and like can't find nothing? Why is it I can find easy information about a tractor in 5 seconds? About a tractor I never knew existed. But yet I can sit there and something I know for a fact exists, I can spend 4 or 5 hours and can't find no information on, and I have to go ask somebody else and they can get it for me. That's just my luck right there. Once it rains for a few days straight, they can't do field work. know. I don't know if he is or isn't. It's all about what his schedule looks like. Because even knowing Grant like I do, even when it's not raining, or even when it is raining, he'll probably set up some kind of meeting to go sit down at lunch with like another farmer and learn. Like that's been one of the things I learned from Grant, is he wants to learn from the old guys as much as he can. And that just is his personality, which I respect. I mean, listening to the old guys, the people who've been doing it for their entire lives, those are the people who will teach you the most information. Okay. Favorite person to play? That's a trick question. I will never answer that. I do not have a favorite person to play Farm Sim with. I like playing Farm Sim with all the people who I play it with. We actually are very lucky to have as many people for the channel that I get to have as friends and play a little Farm Sim with. I know there's a new big mod. Is the big bud mods that have came out here recently, are they good? I haven't, of course, had the chance to use them because I don't really do anything that requires anything that needs that much horsepower. $8RX. About to say that question got answered there. I'm a John Deere guy through and through. That's what my that's what my father loved. And you mean tractor, you mean usually you like what your father liked, and you mean my father loved John Deere, so I'm a John Deere man. On top of that, the local Case dealer isn't a really good dealership in my opinion. No, I have not, but he is a really good guy. I've talked to him in his what's it called, TikTok live streams. He seems like a really chill guy, and yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that one day. There's a couple of those guys I wouldn't mind doing something with. I just haven't had the time. Come on, come on, come on. Don't hit the tree. Don't hit the tree. We hit the tree. Just close your eyes, chat. Just close your eyes. We didn't do that. Big Bud. I don't know. Something about Big Bud and the way they make their equipment just seems more... I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. How many? Okay, I just want to do 2 headland passes. Come on. I'll come back and pick those up. Do I miss Spencer TV? No. He was a great person, and still is a great person. You know what I mean? It's not like he's stopping making content altogether. He's just not going to be making farm sim content. He's doing what he loves. I mean, I don't miss him. You mean, I'm more or less, I don't think envy is the right word. I think it might be. You mean I'm happy for him. I mean, he's living my dream. I ain't gonna lie to you, if I had the opportunity to go do full-time farming, like IRL farming, yeah, I would do that in a heartbeat. That would, you mean, if I could do that and make a YouTube channel off of that and make that successful, that seems like more fun to me than sitting here and playing the video game. So, I mean, I'm happy for him. And then, I mean, it's not like the channel's never gonna make content again. Garrett, he's a smart individual. He knows how to make content. He's been doing it for a long time with Spencer. I don't see the channel really changing in quality. I mean, just because one person's not there don't mean the quality is going to change. Yeah, you mean your favorite, you mean Spencer may have been the original reason you subscribed to it, but in my opinion, this is opinion based. I'm gonna get in trouble for this later probably, but in my opinion, Garrett adds a lot to it. So, you mean, yes, we're losing Spencer, but gaining Garrett. He's a good guy. I don't know. I'm just waiting for Grant to announce his retirement from Farm Sim YouTube as well. Me and a buddy of mine are trying to place bets on if he's going to do it or not as well. I need to go ahead and get this right there. Yeah, yeah, it definitely will be weird. But I feel like if you go back and watch his content for a little bit, he's been preparing you guys for this for a while. There's been preparation. There's been a lot of preparation for that. Yes, I know. I didn't realize. Yeah. I need to pull those two back up. There's that one. And that one. There we go. Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of preparation for the switch over to Garrett. Because if you go back and notice, it makes sense now why Garrett took over the actual recordings, why Garrett started doing more by himself. I don't know. I'm happy for Garrett, and I'm happy for Spencer. And plus, I mean, you guys are gonna be, I mean, if you want to still watch Spencer, you mean, and see what he's up to, just go watch his real life videos. Either watch his or watch Grant's real life videos. Because I'll tell you exactly what they're up to. Oh, you talking about Grant built too much of his? No, I don't think that's true. I will say this. I know I will never be the one he gives it to. But if I had to place money on it, this is me just saying, if Grant was to ever want to quit making farm sim content, the only person that makes sense to give for Grant to ever give that channel to is Buck. I feel like if Buck took Grant's channel over tomorrow, there would not be a dip in quality. There would not be a what's called a really big change, and I feel like that channel would succeed. Or you mean with Buck putting it on a schedule, that I feel like the channel would do a little bit, you mean, not better, but you mean scheduling it wise, there would be more consistency, which YouTube would favor the channel a little bit more for. I mean, I'll be honest with you. So for me to go up there to where Grant and Spencer's farm is, it is a 22-hour drive, or it's a probably about $400 plane ticket, $400 or $500 plane ticket. And then I have to rent a vehicle while I'm up there, because if I go all the way up to Ohio, I've got to go visit Buck. If I got to go visit Buck, I got to have a vehicle as well. So it's just, it gets expensive quickly. Bum, 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 bum. So I've seen that question so many times tonight. I'll go ahead and talk about it. My one time a night, I'll talk about the face reveal. Never happening. I'm a very private person. I don't believe in, yes, I'm a content creator for a living, but I don't believe in putting everything out there. I don't believe in putting like all of my eggs in that one basket. Is this you saying? No. I don't know. I've never said that. All those guys, I don't know. We're just talking to hypotheticals. Realistically, I don't see Grant going anywhere. Grant loves making content. He loves that. He loves American farming. I don't see him giving that up. God, no. Yeah, no, I don't see that man giving up, all that. Now, yeah. Man, I don't know if Buck would. I don't know. That again, hypotheticals. We're all done hypotheticals. Like, I know, I'm trying to think, has Buck said this publicly or not? And I think he has. Like, he never really chose to be a creator. It just kind of fell in his lap and he just kind of ran with it. Like, I think I chose more to be a creator than Buck did. So, it depends. Maybe, it all depends on like what he wants to do with his life. Yeah, exactly. Like, just how Grant doesn't have a reason to quit. Butt doesn't have a reason to quit. Butt loves doing it. He gets to mow his grass and write off on his taxes. So he has fun. Make a series on American farming. We got a couple videos actually coming out here pretty soon. For about 2 or 3. There really ain't nothing behind the scenes about this. Just, we're talking to hypotheticals. We ain't talking about behind the scenes. I'm not giving you guys any information. You guys know more information about it all than I do. We talking hypotheticals. We just having fun and talking in hypotheticals. Hypothetically, I'm gonna quit one day. It just all about when or how is gonna be the hypothetical. Going pretty good, Silver Ranch. never plan to do it. Alrighty, so we are down to our final two things we need to do. We need to do this strip right here. We need to also take out some of these edges. And then we need to do this strip right here. But to do that correctly, I don't know. If I was to quit, I would want to do it kind of like how Spencer did it and have somebody who could take over the channel. But I don't plan to quit no time soon. You guys got to put up with me for a long, long, long time. The versatility, the fact that you can do so much. Going pretty good. How about you there, bud? But no, favorite part about Farm Sim is just the versatility. You can do so much with this game. It's honestly really good fun. Yeah, there's a couple people in line for that one there, bud. Good luck. Ooh, almost messed that one up. All right, so I want to back this up to right about here. There we go. All right, so now we're going to do the up and downs part of this. And this should mix these two fields together. There we go. Have a good one, bud. I do not have kids. I can promise you that one. What do you mean? Austin loves what he does. The only thing I could ever see Austin quitting, Farm Sim YouTube for is, kind of like what Spencer did and going to doing like trucks, like a truck YouTube channel, which he has a second channel that's all about the trucks he gets. That'd be the only thing I ever see him quitting for. He loves his trucks too much. And your banking account. I can't. I'm not gonna say anything about that one. Significant others do it as well. It's not just the kids there, bud. Weston have his own channel? Yes, he does. It is legitimately Weston Farms. And if it's not in the link in the live stream, it should be in a link in the normal videos. And this should update pretty nicely. Yeah, that's gonna make these fields, it's gonna make them, in my opinion, nicer to deal with. than what we're currently been dealing with for me and Brody. So yeah, I will say this. I know you guys are talking a lot about like Spencer, this, that, and the other. What about King May making a video for the first time in a long time? I was really happy to see that. He was another guy that I really looked up to when I first started making videos, and I was really happy to see him coming back and making new videos. Now look at that. That's perfect. That's what I want to see. Now we're just going to pull this over here. I'm going to leave this middle section right there because we're going to actually keep that in grass. And I'm going to lower it here. There we go. I don't know if you know who. I'm about to say, please remember these are all hypotheticals. Now the King May coming back, that is not a hypothetical. He legitimately did, and I'm happy to see him back. I love seeing old content creators make their return back to YouTube after a long time. I mean, take Brody for example. He makes a return every 3 months. I kid. I only joke. It's Brody. Now, what we are almost done with is getting this thing finally finished up. I'll have to come back for that section. Dang it. Slow it down just a little bit. Yeah, this is gonna make planting. Oh, I forgot about that. I gotta get this strip as well. Okay, so we're not done yet. We're getting close, but we're not done yet. After this, we'll have one more strip left to do, and then we will have basically once we get this little portion done right here, and we combine this portion right here into one. We'll be done. You should try. I was actually thinking about doing some Hunter Call of the Wild for a video or two. I saw so many people say they love that game during when I was asking about what's y'all's favorite games that's not Farm Sim. Which to all the people who answer that and still put Farm Sim, why? Why? Just why? We all know you play other games other than Farm Sim. Don't you be playing that? There we go. Come on. We're almost done. A little bit further. And then we'll have this filled. And I need to make sure that the GPSs line up like it should. Which I'd imagine it would. Perfect. The GPS lines up. Yeah, these are nice size. Yeah, Brody's gonna be happy with these size of fields. Yeah, those are a lot better. You know, they're a lot easier to deal with. I don't know. I don't know. I wish they were the fields weren't so sporadic. There's a little bit bigger fields. But that's part of the reason we're doing what we're doing now. All right, so that means right here, I gotta lower this. We're gonna cut across here. Oh, don't want to go too far, too close to that. There we go. I'm trying to make sure I don't accidentally mess this up while I'm doing it. I got to make sure the edges are as smooth as I can get them. Because if you don't, if you have sharp edges, it messes up the GPS very easily. What's new? Oh. Yeah, if you ever mess this up, it's a pain to deal with. Because it like jolts the GPS for some reason. Oh, this is not fun to deal with. All right, so we're just gonna pull this forward. Put this right here. And then pull that right over there. There we go. So now, I did not know that was like that. That's interesting though. Now we should be able to just get the last little bit of this moved out of the way. We should be good. Well, I appreciate that so very much, and I'm glad you enjoy the videos we make. And I definitely can't take all the credit. Isaac is a big help with making the videos. Everything, or 99% of the stuff you see done, Isaac edits it all, and without him, I don't know what I'd be doing. So I can't take all the credit. There's other great people that help out. There we go. There we go. All right, we're gonna pull this. Shouldn't take too much longer, and then we'll have this all done. Beef. It is new, something starts with a G, like New Galarian or something like that. It is by MRG Mapping. You have to go to his Patreon to find it. Plain as day. Oh, good Lord. There we go. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, which I think we're almost done as well. So it won't be much longer than we're wrapping up, guys. I just got to finish this last little part right here. And then we'll be finding you guys another streamer for you to watch. Just after I make sure that I go get that last little piece back there. Oh, yep, come on, come on, come on. Grab that right there. Perfect. There we go. The field is perfect. So we now have this field ready to rock and roll, this field ready to rock and roll, this one ready to rock and roll. Definitely basically double the size of our land all in just one go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time we have for today's live streams. You guys have been absolutely amazing to work with, and I appreciate every one of you for stopping by. Thank you for the hypotheticals. Appreciate all the other YouTubers that stopped by. I appreciate you guys. You guys rock. All of you guys rock at the end of the day. You know what? Since we're talking about him anyway, we gonna send every one of you guys over to go see Mr. Yosho Twitch. Yeah, that's what I figured. We just gonna go ahead and do that. We're good there. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for love, support you showed to me and the entire family. We will see you guys all in the next video or live stream. See you guys later. Peace.